Hello.
And we're back
Hey, everybody.
with Bubble.
Bubble! My fucking favorite game from my childhood! I'm so excited!
So, right now it's 11 p.m. at night. And we are still going strong with this game. And it's so much fun to play! Oh, now he's angry! Aww. You get it. Yeah. It's so much fun, this game. If you haven't played it, you should definitely try it.
And it's quite easy for being a NES game. I
Yeah.
mean, most of the ones that we've played have been so
Mario
freaking...
game, the Mario games. Oh, so fun.
I mean, they're
they get on your
amazing,
nerves.
But
You have to
it
restart.
gets so frustrated.
Yeah, you have to restart this like Mario, but it's fun. You only have to control like jump and bubbles. It's really nice.
And I think the controls are pretty good as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get frustrated because you're sliding around and you're...
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean... The game mechanics are good, yeah.
Ah, fuck yeah! Oh no, I died.
Me too.
Where am I? Oh, game over. Right. See you next time.
Beep.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm just kidding. So,
Oh, we're in a cave.
yeah, we're
Apparently.
supposed to get to the something it said in the text. As I said or mentioned
Crap.
way earlier, I'm not that really fast of a reader or good of a reader either. Not because I'm Swedish, but because I have dyslexia. Dyslexia, I think it's called. Yep. And they're so cute. Look at those dragons.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Oh, dragons. Oh, bubble.
Crap.
No. I double jumped by mistake. Oh, fuck, I fell. Oh no, I fell again. Poopy. No. Oh.
Well, you know, I needed more than you.
Yeah, you do. So if it's hard to follow, I'm the green one and Siri is the blue one. Ah, dragons. 1,000 points. Oh no. You are owning those like square people.
Crap!
I don't think I got that point. He's gonna get mad. Oh, fuck. Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Oh,
I
well,
fell into another one.
yeah, that's good, because you got the points. I did not. Yeah, if you take those bubbles with the blue things in, that's water. If you take those, you travel down insanely fast, and if you
Crap.
catch the water, you follow along and you get all the points.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah. You're right, it's kind of hard to see which one you are. 'cause
Sometimes.
you're blue when everything else is blue. Like I did right now. You can follow along the water and take up all the vegetables and fruits. Get the points. Ah, fuck, I died. Shimpoopy.
What the...
Fuck you!
Sometimes the black thing,
Whoa. The black thing, what?
it goes like black and you can't see.
Whoa, he spits fire. What goes black?
I don't know, it's like a square that comes... I don't know if it's too much happening at once and it goes... I don't know.
I don't
It's
know,
just a
bro.
glitch, I think.
Probably. Stable platform, yo. PCs, man, PCs. It's kind of fun. As I mentioned a lot of times, I'm a musician, and the music scene, we work on exclusively Mac. It's no choice. It's kind of, you have to have a Mac to do it. And I've always been a Mac person because I had PC before, and then I tried Mac and like, oh, it's so stable, blah 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 blah. And then I've learned that it's not that stable, and I've come to appreciate the good things about people. What? What the fuck?
I know, that's the thing. That's the same thing that happened to me once.
Well, fuck
That
you.
I just died.
Oh,
I don't know
fucking
why.
Bitch. Oh, well, I've come to appreciate the good things about PC and the good things about Mac. I think a lot of people just say, don't take the
One or the other.
yeah, don't take the discussion because it's no use. It's better for some people, better for some people. Yeah,
Fuck
it's
you.
sure it's better for some people, but it's like there are good things and bad things about both. You can't argue that. It's just that the way it is. A computer's always gonna have like a what's it called? Error possibility or failure rate.
And they're gonna be good at certain things better than others. I mean,
Yeah.
there are
That's why
so
it's-
many more games for PC than there are for Mac. So I mean,
there are no games for Mac. Oh,
what the fuck?
sorry, baby. You can have the rest. Take them. You deserve it. Yeah, of course. And I think a lot of people give hate just to be on the other team's side, like AMD or AMD and Nvidia. Like they're good at different things. There's no need for a discussion or a debate, rather.
I died.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I think because it's good for separate things.
Well, I think that comes down to the whole thing. We need to feel connected and everything, and
Yeah.
I think, or we as a race, or we people, we humans,
We as humans.
we're starting to feel so isolated as individuals that we try to find things that we can connect to other people with.
Fuck.
Strong opinions or ideas or groups that feel the same way that we do.
Whoa.
And it gets ridiculous sometimes.
Kind of unnecessary.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, we're all trying to do the same thing. I mean,
Yeah, just have fun. Spread love, not hate. Right?
yeah, and
Is that what you were talking about?
well, yeah, kind of, and we forget the important parts. I mean, the fact that family and I
That's
think it's
American.
kind of well, no, I think it's kind of sad that we don't appreciate what we actually have, and we try to
that's true.
find a kind of superficial
We
groups
found-
that we feel that we belong to, which is, like I said, superficial. It's not on a deeper level. It's not going to stay with us forever. We're probably not going to feel the same way forever. And it's not a sound basis for any kind of real relationship, usually. I mean,
Oh. Yeah. But I think that kind of. I don't know what I was going to say. I had something
It's
in my
okay.
mind, but I dropped it.
it fell away. Boom! Yeah. But this was a really fun game.
Right?
It's-
It's
yeah.
awesome. I play this. I can't tell you how many hours when I was young. I think this might be the second. I remember first Super Mario Bros. And then I remember one game, and I think this might be the one. I'm not sure. The one.
The
you
one.
hear me? Oh, fuck! What killed me now?
I don't. I
Fuck
think
you.
it's a ghost that comes out of the floor.
I think it's something that's invisible. This game is kind of buggy. Yeah, but still. I remember 2 games, but I can't remember the name of the second game, and I can't remember what happens in it either. And my sister, who I grew up with, can't remember either. And she tried to help me, and she is still trying to figure out what game it was, but we can't remember. But I think it's this.
And this,
But
always kind of
I
sad.
never had this on NES. I had this on Atari, I think.
I think it's always sad that when you can't find something that's like really nostalgic
Yeah.
or really close to you, that you know you recognize it, but you
Yeah.
can't figure out what it is. But the feeling when you actually find out, it's amazing.
Like when we found this game, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I got so excited, I kind of screamed. Kinda.
yeah, kind of.
And it's fun to play multi or split screen or multiplayer. Now dead, so that's not as fun.
It's I've had that feeling. I mean, we didn't have games when I was little, really. I mean, I grew up partly in Sweden until I was about 8, and then we moved overseas. And when we lived in Sweden, we didn't have any computer games or anything like that. My dad had a computer for work, a really thick laptop, I think.
Mac?
No. He didn't get a Mac until much later.
Okay.
I think his first Mac was in like 2007 or something like that.
Yeah. I've got to
Anyway.
take a sip.
We had so it was only when I was about, I don't know, 9, when we actually got a home computer that we kids were allowed to use. And I have 3 siblings, so we had to take turns and everything. So we didn't my parents were very strict about how much time we were allowed to spend on the computer. Okay, and
continue.
so we only had like an hour per person, and my sister and I, we used to play Sims.
Sims.
The Sims,
Oh,
yes.
the Sims.
And the Sim City. And Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I hated that game.
I love them.
Oh,
I
it
loved
was
all 3 of
horrible.
them. They were so much fun. And we used to stick our time together so that we would have more time when we'd play together. And sometimes on the weekend, we would get up earlier just so we could have the computer first, because then maybe we could sneak in a little bit extra time without our parents noticing. But yeah, it was different times in comparison to now. I mean, my cousins, they're 8 and
12?
16, 17. And they both have a computer each. I mean, and one of them has an iPad. I mean, it's so different.
It's kind of funny because I just got my own first computer, like not one I got from my mom. I used old computer, like I built my own PC computer, and it's the first time. And I'm 23. I think that's kind of funny. The difference in youth. I mean, I guess I've had laptops since, it's not true, but I bought my own computer for the first time now.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
Well,
But I mean, they didn't buy their own computers.
no,
They got them.
No,
So
they got them.
It's kind of not,
It's different.
It's kind
It's
of the
not-
same scenario. Never mind what I said.
It's kind of I mean, first of all, computers have become so much cheaper than they were when we were small.
Yeah.
And the availability is so much better, and
It's
also
kind of a demand now.
Exactly. I was going to say that.
You have to.
I mean,
have a
even when I
computer.
was a teenager, I mean, you had to have a computer to do the schoolwork and everything else. So, I mean, or
Not-
at least
not
you
for-
had to have a computer available. So even if you went to the computer club or whatever.
I got a computer from school actually, but that's because my dyslexia.
Oh,
I had to be able to listen to the book at the class.
Well,
So
that's good. I mean,
yeah.
that they make that available.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a lot of. I mean, that's one thing. I mean, that even though we can go down hard on the Swedish school system and say that they're not doing enough
They suck.
for a lot of students,
But they're better here.
they are better than overseas.
Yeah,
I
they are
mean,
better
we
here
had
than the rest of
nothing
the
like that. I mean, if people had difficulty reading, then they should study harder. They should
Yeah.
do more to improve their reading.
You
it
got
was
concentration issues. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's fucking
it was
bullshit.
it was very different. But like I said, I mean, I can understand that development has to happen, and that it's really good that they're learning to use computers, and that it becomes a natural part of their life. But at the same time, I think it's kind of sad that it's taking up so much time, and I think there's a disrespect, or you lose a certain value, that you don't appreciate the value of the thing that you have, that all the hours. I mean, an iPad, it's so simple. I mean, when you use it and everything else, it's just there. And I mean, I have an iPad now. It's secondhand, but it's awesome, and I love it. And I can understand that you don't really remember when you're using it that it costs. I don't know. I don't know how much it cost when it was new, but I mean, today, if you're gonna buy an iPad, it's at least
the
5,000-6,000 crowns.
Yeah, the
Swedish
pricing
crowns.
is
And
pretty similar. I mean,
Yeah.
it's always new technology.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And I mean,
And the
you
secondhand
forget
value
that.
is pretty. You got it at a great price. I
Yeah.
mean, the secondhand value on Mac products are often very high too.
Yeah. But it is because it is partly because it is a good product and they last longer than, I mean, the updates, you can't use certain updates because it's an older version of
But
Mac.
that's for stability, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean
But you can still use them.
Yeah, the tablet that my best friend has is a Sony Xperia, and it's waterproof and it's blah blah blah. And he bought it brand new. 1 year later, the firmware, what she said, is like it's not that stable. He doesn't use it anymore because it's not stable enough, because they update it every time with every update, but the update is not optimal for
the hardware.
His device. It's too slow, or like it gets outdated way faster, the lifespan of.
But it's cheaper, so I mean, you have
cheaper.
to weigh the pros and cons and make a decision. But
do you need something for a year? Do you need something for 5 years? Do you have the money to spend to buy a new one every year? Like you got to make that decision.
At the same time, Apple does expect you to buy a new iPhone every year, so it's not.
And computers too.
And that's really
laptops.
frustrating. I mean,
I think the only hardware they are putting in a lot of effort to make it future proof and kind of is their main products, like MacBook Pro, Mac Pro, or iMac.
At least for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I've had my
last for a while.
I've had my MacBook Pro for 4 years, and I've hardcore used it.
Yeah.
Like I produce,
and it still works.
I produce the shit out of that computer. I max it out.
You've changed the
hardware,
hard disk and everything.
The SSD upgrade and RAM upgrade and everything, and I've used it hardcore. If you like, the processor still runs even though it's hot. It runs. And I had a PC before I bought the MacBook. The reason I bought a MacBook was because I bought a music production computer, and it lasted for half a year.
Yeah.
And then the CPU couldn't handle the pressure because I had too many plugins or whatever. And I felt like, oh, I'm going to pay 6,000 crowns. No, I think it costs twice that, 12,000 crowns. That's over $2,000 for a computer. Oh, kind of $1,900 for a computer that lasted me a half a year before I maxed it out. And I was not even a professional producer at that time. I wasn't like a newcomer, bedroom producer, and that fucking sucked. And I didn't pay for it. My mom paid for it, but still, her money, fucking waste. And then I paid 16,000, or mom paid 16,000 for my MacBook Pro, and I've had it for 4 years, and it still works. So
you have to appreciate value, but at the same time, I mean, with PC, it's very the value. The quality is very different. I mean, it depends on the maker of the computer.
Yeah. And that's kind of what Apple is doing right. They sell the hardware and the software. They combine optimal.
They optimize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, but at least for I'm back and forth when it comes to Apple, because I like the products, but at the same time, I think that they monopolize too much, and they don't. I don't think they do enough for the customers.
No,
considering how big they are and how much money they have, they could do
us
more.
Over.
Exactly, they screw with the customers a little bit, and I think that's disrespectful to the market. And what I was going to say though, about the value, I mean, I saved up and bought and built my own computer. Yeah. And it's the second time I've done that, kind of. But this is the first time that it's really, I mean, I picked out the parts. I mean, I did the research and I consulted everybody and everything. But I did it. This is my computer, and I value it so much more because
you're Frankenstein.
It's my hard work that built it, that made it. And
you created this.
It's exactly, I mean, it's a completely different thing, and I think that people should appreciate that more, the value of doing things. I mean, the long term, I mean, how you take care of it, how you respect the product afterwards. I mean, I'm really careful with my computer now, and that's because I know how much every single part cost, and
Yeah.
because
It's
I built it with Aron's help.
Yeah, sentimental value.
Yeah, exactly. Sentimental value. It's it's integral to me now.
I mean,
And
I kept my parts from the first, like, I bought a PC secondhand that was custom build, a gaming, like, DDR2 and a custom heat spreader and, heatsink. Well, it was like custom but secondhand. And that bag right there, I have a plastic bag next to my TV. That's the parts. I'm never gonna use it. I just want it because it's sentimental value.
Yeah.
I want to keep it. I don't want to throw away, like, it's broken and it's no good.
I'm just going to sneak this in here. We're not saying that people should become hoarders and that they should keep everything.
No.
Because, I mean, you don't want to live like that. No. Don't live like that. Let things go. But certain things.
Appreciate the small things. I mean.
And keep what you can.
If you are young, we are young, but if you're younger, if you're a teenager.
I'm ancient, just so you know.
Yeah, she's so much older. No, but if you.
Than everybody.
I've always been. This is gonna be a long video. I've always been like, nah, fuck the old, in with the new, and like the NES, the Nintendo NES. I gave that away for a BMX bike, and I've regretted that decision for all my life, because it was so much sentimental value in that NES. I've spent so many hours and
regretting that.
Yeah, and it fucking sucks. So if you're young, if you're a teenager, if you have things that you think you're gonna throw away and never care about again, think twice. And I know every grown-up person says that. Your parents keep your drawings from when you were 4 years old. But when you get older, you will understand. And you will appreciate that they kept it, or you kept it in a storage apartment box storage thing. Think twice, people. Keep what's important. Keep what was important to you.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm thinking about it now. I mean, I don't know if I'm. Yeah, but I bought a 3DS. The Zelda version when it came out. There's only I can't remember how many, but it was only like a couple of thousand of them made, and I love it. And Zelda is my thing. I love Zelda, and I'm going to keep that forever, even when I don't play it as much anymore. And stuff.
Even when the CD degrades.
I'm gonna keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And
you should do that.
And because I remember, I mean, I had a Game Boy Color when I was younger, and I loved it. I had so much fun with it. It was like the first gaming thing that I had that was just my own. And I had Super Mario Bros. And Pokemon and Zelda. And I played with it so much. And then I turned, 13 or 14.
Ah, fuck.
And I decided that no, I'm too old for this. I can't have this anymore, or I shouldn't have this anymore.
He hasn't done that.
I'm going to give it to my little brother.
Fuck you, bitch.
And so I gave it to my little brother, and I thought that he might appreciate it more than I did. And I think that's a good sentiment. Yes, that if there is something that you have that you really, really enjoyed, pass it forward. Let somebody else have it too. I mean, share the experience. I think that's great. But at the same time, there are certain things that if they mean so much to you, you should hold on to it. If it made you really, really happy. I mean, life is really hard a lot of the time, and it's not always. I mean, even if life doesn't make you sad, it might not make you laugh all the time. And if you have something that makes you really laugh and really, really happy and excited, you should really hold on to it.
Yeah, think twice at least before you give it away for a BMX bicycle.
As you can probably understand, it didn't end well with the Game Boy Color. I found it a couple of years later because I had a nostalgia trip and I really wanted to play Zelda and Pokemon and everything. And I eventually found it. My little brother didn't even know where it was. I eventually found it, and I found one of the games, Super Mario, but the screen was broken, so it was completely useless.
I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. I've gotten over it, sort of. I think there's still a little part of me that's a little bit sad about it. Yeah, but I've forgiven my brother.
Sorry.
You go, man.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe we should round it off.
Yeah, we should round this off. So, thank you for watching again. I'm almost certain what I'm gonna call this show now, but you will have a name for it when this airs.
Yeah.
But still, my wife, my beautiful wife, came up with the brilliant name. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say it because I probably it's gonna be called that. So I'm just gonna roll with it. But peace out, people.
Yeah.
Great having you around. Can I pause this game? Well, I guess I don't. But thank you for watching. Goodbye.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.